7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This January, Mischief Toys celebrates our 4-year anniversary, and this momentous occasion will be marked by the first drop of 2026. With this drop, Mischief Toys is going back to our roots with super limited exclusive pin sets, a very special resin figure, as well as a drop exclusively for the Coven of Mischief. Are you ready to celebrate 4 years of making mischief? More details will be announced soon.
Well, hello everybody! We're live on a Sunday night. Happy to have you here with us. Look, it's Mischief Toys, Coven of Mischief. We're excited, right?
Yeah.
Our brand new Coven of Mischief sign up. What round of Coven of Mischief is this? Like, how far along are we? How many times have we done this?
I have no idea.
I mean, a lot, right?
A lot.
Twice a year since the first year, but I think we only did it once the first year, right?
I think so.
So help me count here.
So it would have been like 6 or 7?
Maybe this is the 7th time?
I don't know.
7th. I think it's the 7th time, but I don't know. I'm not very good at math. I've never been good at math. But we're coming back at you with Coven of Mischief. Sign up. This time, it's very exciting. We're going to show you the coin up close in person tonight so you can see what that looks like, because this is the coolest coin that has ever been made for Coven of Mischief. And thank God that Malator was able to put this together.
Yeah.
And when I say God, I mean Malator.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
That's who we answer to, Heather, is Malator, the mighty Malator. So as I mentioned previously, this isn't only the 4-year anniversary of Mischief Toys, but also the 4-year anniversary of the Coven of Mischief. And so this year we're going to blow things up. We're going to make it the biggest Coven of Mischief year ever, and it's going to be very, very exciting.
It is.
And we actually will have some treats on the very first day, which will be this upcoming Tuesday, when everybody finally gets into the Coven. Those who have been in the Coven before and you're re-upping, or those who are brand new to the Coven, you're getting in there. We're going to put up some special things up on the website. A couple of things here and there. We have been working on our warehouse, getting everything straightened out, and we found some really fun things.
We did.
Yeah. So Heather, give them a little explanation of what the Coven of Mischief is.
The Coven of Mischief is an annual membership program that we put up twice a year in January and in June, because it's easy to remember the first month and the 6th month. We, in the Coven of Mischief, put up exclusive items. We also give you a token of membership every year. Since we started the Coven, it has been a coin that could potentially change in the future. But for now, it is a coin. And you can receive early access to certain items. Again, limited exclusive items like figures, pins, merchandise. And when you see us in person and present your coin to us, you'll receive something in return, typically a pin. And it's very, very awesome.
Yeah, so there's very good reason as to why you should join the Coven of Mischief. Early access is always a whole lot of fun. We're going to have some really crazy drops this year, and that early access might come very handy to you, so keep that in mind. And additionally, our Coven of Mischief exclusive figures and items and everything else in between. Last night, we were here at midnight, and I don't remember a lot of it. I feel like Malator sort of took over me and controlled my body. He controlled all of my orifices, Heather.
That's terrifying.
He controlled every orifice on my whole body. And we were here, and we actually put up Coven of Mischief memberships early, initiations early, and we also put up some mystery pins. And for those who were lucky enough to stay behind about, 15 minutes after we had originally closed out. We went back live again for a few minutes and we put up a couple more mystery pins for those who may have missed it. So congratulations to everybody who was able to get their hands on this or on the membership and also on a mystery pin. So congratulations. I'm super stoked for you. We will have more entries this upcoming Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. You will be able to get into the Coven if you haven't gotten in yet. Well, maybe you can get in. It all depends on if you can get locked in before we close the doors on the Coven of Mischief. And of course, after that sale has ceased, we will be back in June with yet another Coven of Mischief sign up. Now, you got to keep in mind, too, with the Coven of Mischief, this also includes stickers. So there are sticker fans out there. You will have access to getting Coven of Mischief stickers when we do various drops. Also, those stickers that we'll be giving out during convention visits as well. We will be at C2E2. If you are going, you're going to want to present your Coven of Mischief coin, and we will have some fun things for you. And I would say that the items for C2E2 are pretty badass. Like, they're killer. I think you guys are really going to like them. I always say things are my favorite, and I feel like it's because we constantly continue to upgrade on what we've already done. And it just gets better and better and better and better. And I feel like that's kind of where we are with C2E2 and the whole lineup and everything we're going to be doing at C2E2. It's going to be really exciting. Okay. Yes, sticker hose. Exactly. Got all them sticker hose. So, do you want to show off the coin? We can kind of see what the coin's all about.
Yeah, it's very nice.
First, do you want to talk about that big scratch you got on your finger? What happened?
Kittens.
Oh my God, they got you really good. Who got you there?
That was Brocky.
Oh my goodness, Heather. Yeah. Rocky really tore into you.
Yeah.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
You put medicine on it?
No, I cleaned it.
Wow. The other night I wrapped a couple Band-Aids around you. That in the same cut? It was a different cut? Oh my God. All right, Heather's being mauled over here.
I am.
So it's not typical for us to show the Coven of Mischief coin. Typically, we kind of keep it hidden and secret and everything else in between. But this one I'm so proud of that I figured we have to show it off. We have to talk about it. I want you guys to be able to see it. Those who have or were lucky enough to get into the Coven of Mischief last night, this will be sent to you. And the thing is, I thought about this last night. Those who are already in the Coven of Mischief, like today, they won't have the opportunity at getting this coin until later. I kind of feel bummed out about that. And I was thinking maybe we should come up with a way to fix that or something we can do so those who are already signed up can also get one of the new coins as well somehow. But I was thinking we could talk about that a little bit.
Well, no, they can get it in June if they want it.
Right, but what if they wanted it like now? Because some people were like, you know what I mean?
If they want to get it now, they could.
Yeah, okay. I don't know, I was thinking about that. So this coin is really cool. Now, if you remember all of the blood-related gear that we recently put out, like this hoodie that I'm wearing and this hat, this sort of matches all of that. And in our warehouse, we ended up finding a couple of items left over from this sale. So you might see that this upcoming Tuesday when we put up the memberships, and then after the fact, we'll put up a couple of things on the website for sale. So you might have a chance at getting some of this gear that either you weren't in the Coven to get it and you missed out, or you want these pieces and you're brand new to the Coven. So it'll be exciting. Yeah. Okay. So this brand new coin. By the way, do I need to do anything to wake you up? You're like sleeping here. You okay?
I'm having a really hard day, yeah.
Are you? You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just very tired.
I'm just checking on you. If you got to walk away, that's fine. I can handle this. I got it. I got it in the bag.
I don't think you can.
I got it. Always got it. Okay, so here is the brand new coin. It's very exciting. Boom.
It's so beautiful.
So what's cool about this coin is that obviously you can see the Troublesque is basically cut out. And that's something we did. We did that on a, did we do that on a pin before?
I don't know what you mean.
Where it was cut out, or that was just yeah, we did a pin where the insides of it were cut out and it was just the Troublesque, right?
We've done many pins like that.
Yeah, okay. But never in a coin.
Never in a coin, and that's something that you have been begging for years.
I have been. I've been begging for this for a while.
Finally, I was able to make it happen.
Yes. So this is probably, I would say, top tier coinage as far as I'm concerned. By the way, if you're in the Coven of Mischief already or have been or whatever, do you guys collect these coins? And if you are in now or you haven't been in the whole time, have you tried tracking down the old coins? I always wonder about that. If people are actually trying to get them, because at some point later down the line, the coin isn't used in in-person events anymore. Instead, it becomes a collectible. And that's how we came up with the whole idea to begin with, is that it would be cool if you can collect all of your Coven coins and it's like, hey, look at all the years I've been a part of the Coven of Mischief.
Yeah.
So I thought that would be kind of a fun thing. So this coin will also come with a bag, as I mentioned in last night's live. A bag so you can carry it around. It won't get damaged. It won't get scratched up. You can keep it in good shape when you're coming to see us at C2E2. All right, so there it is. And we also pack in a stand, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so you'll get a little stand as well, so you can display this one. And this is one that deserves to be displayed as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
This is a displayable coin. I love that little cutout. I think that's so cool. And I would love to do more of stuff like this in the future. For a couple of years, we actually had a coin that looked old. Remember, the one had like a piece like kind of coming off it. It almost looked like it was hammered out or something. Man, I love those coins so much. They were my favorite up until this one, but this is definitely my new favorite.
It's great.
What was the one before this?
Blood red.
It was blood red like the old looking coin, or was it something else?
It was different. It had... No. The one before this, it was black and gold with Malator on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then before that was the blood red, before that was the gold, and before that was initiation.
So last year when they signed up, it was black and gold Malator, both in January and also in June. So every year it's the same coin twice.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. It's hard to keep up with everything that goes on around here. And it's, that all comes down to even our warehouse. I'm walking around the warehouse tonight and I'm looking at all the various things that we've done over the years, looking at pieces that we've sort of kept for ourselves. And it was interesting how vast the Mischief Toys collection is in the 4 years that we've been in business. We have done a lot, and I really appreciate you guys being there in tow and being a part of this community and watching and learning and loving and everything else in between for Mischief Toys. We really appreciate that. We have a lot of really great stuff coming this year for our 4-year anniversary. This is a big year for us. 4 years. I honestly didn't think we'd get past 4 months.
Same.
And here we are coming up on our 4th birthday, which after the Coven of Mischief membership and everything kind of passes by, a week later, it's going to be our 4-year anniversary. And I believe we're aiming for next weekend. We haven't done this yet. We haven't put anything out yet. But I believe next weekend, we're going to be doing our Patreon call.
Probably.
So if you go to patreon.com/Gastlecast, you can join up over there. We have monthly meetups, which are fantastic. We hang out, share upcoming Mischief Toys things. We do a bunch of giveaways as well. But I think the upcoming Mischief Toys thing that we'll show this time will be in relation to our 4-year anniversary. Give them a little bit of preview to that.
I don't know if there will be enough time. I think shortly after that is when everything will go up.
Okay. So maybe we can show a little bit of something from that, and then also maybe a little something extra that's down the line.
Okay.
We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, every single month I try to come up with something great for you guys to see from Mischief Toys. I think it's important to have that portion of our Patreon sort of built in there.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it is.
Everybody seems to enjoy it.
Absolutely. Okay, because you guys have the most awesome supporters on the planet. Yes, we do. That's 100% true. Even the box is nice. Definitely high-end feeling item. I will carry this one every single day. Oh my God, that's awesome. I love that. I love to hear that. I often wonder, are people carrying their coins around, like with them, like regularly? Are they carrying them around? Because I think that's cool. We have run into people in public that somehow have a coin on them.
Yeah.
That has happened to us a couple of times.
Like without being at a planned event.
And things that I don't have any, like items on me sometimes, so I can't hand them anything. But I think that, in the future when we're out and about, especially out of town, we should totally keep stuff on us just in case. How about an exclusive 5 consecutive Covens coin? You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
You keeping that in mind, Heather?
Sure.
Patreon calls are lives turn to 11. If you've never been in one, join the party. 100% agree. The Patreon calls are a whole lot of fun, and they also support everything that we do here. You guys are supporting, rather, the patrons are supporting everything that we do here. The collectibles that are purchased, that we do giveaways with, stuff that we review here on the channel, and everything else in between. Also, like the equipment that we use. Recently, I bought a stand that we put our light on. So I don't know if you've noticed, it used to be this really bright light in front of Heather and I, and you would kind of see it all in Heather's glasses, and it was really ugly looking, and it made us like washed out. But now I have put this thing on, like kind of on a stand thing, and it's pointing the light down on us, and it looks a little bit more natural than before. So you guys are doing that. That's from you guys. You guys are helping us in that, because YouTube, believe it or not, pays absolutely nothing. And we put out content every single day. We started this out because it was just something fun to do. Then it became more than a hobby, and now it's become a lifestyle for us. And this is something that we really love to do, and we certainly love seeing that you guys are entertained by what we're doing. Most recently, I've been putting out a bunch of Hot Toys videos where I unbox Hot Toys and I show you how they move around and review them and everything else. But that's been so much fun for me. I feel like I have a lot of stress relief from it. I've had a lot of stress lately. It helps me out a lot. It gets my brain kind of the gears moving. And I've been trying to put these videos together as if you're somebody who has never seen a Hot Toys before, you've never handled a Hot Toys before, and it almost feels like you're getting a walkthrough with me as we're unboxing them. So I hope you guys are enjoying them. I think in the last video, which was yesterday, the Jack Sparrow one, I basically asked, are you guys getting anything out of this? Because at the end of the day, that's what I want to hear. I want to hear that you guys are getting something, because I know with Gastlecast videos, you're definitely getting information about Funko and what they're up to, and then you're also in between getting laughs, and most of you. So that's what's important to me. It's important that you guys are taking something away from it. Is there an LE count on each Coven coin?
So not one that
no.
we have associated with it. Obviously, they are limited edition, but we've never released what that limit is. Maybe one day we could, but that's something that we have never done.
Well, limited coin, huh? That'd be kind of fun.
No. As in, like, all of them are limited. We just don't say what they're limited to.
Right. But I'm saying, what if you mixed in a limited coin, and if they sign up, there's a chance of getting like a cool one, like a different, not a cool one, but like a different one, a gold one or something. And what do you guys think about that? That's kind of cool. Instead of getting this one in the mail when you get it in hand, it's a gold one instead of the regular one, and that way yours is a little bit different than, others. Like to know your thoughts on that. It's a cool idea. One day I'll be able to take advantage of using my coin in person. Until then, here's some cash for the Boba funds. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Zombie
That's so
Monkey.
sweet of you. We were there, I think, this weekend 2 times. So Heather got Boba twice.
I got Boba Friday, which is a weekday, and Saturday.
Last night before renewal sold out, there was a shipping added. Is there a shipping charge now? Understandable if so with postal increases.
So, no, there is not a shipping charge. Those people will be refunded. That was a issue on my end.
Okay, so they're not getting charged for shipping.
They will not be charged.
Got it.
No, I'm going. Those people are going to get refunded.
Wonderful. What do you think of the Chucky Thrill-O-Joy got delayed a week? What do you think? Why do you think Chucky got delayed a week?
Shit happens, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, right now things are really crazy.
Yeah.
I was talking to some friends over the weekend about the manufacturing process and getting things created. And as you guys know, we're pretty public about what happens here with Mischief Toys. We've had a lot of issues, and it appears to me that a lot of these companies overseas, now this is not to do with Thrill-O-Joy. Thrill-O-Joy is a different ballgame. But overseas, it seems like some of these companies don't like to deal with art toys as much anymore. I don't know what's making them sort of stray away. I don't know if it was the tariff thing, if they just don't see value in it as much anymore, making low count pieces. So us making low count stuff, it almost feels like we're being shifted on a calendar or their calendar behind other larger companies. And it's become a really big hassle for us. So we're trying to find our ways around that. Is the same thing happening with Thrilljoy because they're still not making quite the amount that Funko is making? I don't know. I can't really speak for them, but I would think that, you know, Thrilljoy, like every other toy business, even Funko themselves, we all face our problems with having things manufactured. It's unfortunate that here in the States, we can't have these things manufactured. And I think, you know, Heather and I looked into this a while ago because when the tariff stuff was happening, we were getting really worried.
And before that, I looked into getting stuff manufactured here, and you simply can't find it unless you just do it yourself, and you can't really do that with vinyl. So what's really frustrating is if you search it, you might find like a couple of companies that say like US based manufacturing. And what it is a US based company that will outsource manufacturing for you, but it's overseas. They don't actually manufacture here in the US. So it's incredibly frustrating, and it just, there's so many challenges that come with it.
Yeah, there's a lot of challenges in this, and we faced I would say pretty much all of them at this point. And
don't fucking jinx us.
And so New York Comic Con was the biggest bout that we'd ever had.
It was
with them.
Horrible.
But Heather and I, we have decided that in the past, you know, I don't want to say we came late to the party with a lot of the stuff that we wanted to have made, but you know, with only having a couple people running this operation, it's just Heather and I, right? Thrilljoy has a team. Funko has a team. You know, Mischief Toys has us. That's it. We have there's no one wrapping in a warehouse for us like other smaller toy companies. It is literally all to do with us. So, you know, we want to make sure that we're ahead of the 8 ball instead of being completely behind. So this year we are ramping things up. We're having, I would say, bi-weekly meetings at this point with our designers and artists, and keeping tabs, you know, through emails and communicating. We have an app that we're building right now to communicate as well, to kind of keep up with everything and to make sure that we're not behind. So I think this year, knock on wood or something, I think this year we'll have a good year. I can't speak for Thrilljoy and their issues, but it's the way of the world, unfortunately. And we have a couple really great comments here. One, and by the way, I just appreciate these. Okay, I'm not saying I'm only going to read where you guys are patting our backs, but don't collect Funko anymore, but love your channel. You guys are hella funny. That's from Chef Hetty. Thank you, Chef Hetty. Zombie Monkey likes the 2 versions of the coin. So does Centauro. Centauro's here. There's Centorno. I play Pokemon with him all the time.
Same.
Just stopping by before I've got to sleep to say, please keep up the amazing content. That is so sweet.
Thank you.
Name is Tron. I love that. Thank you. I love the name. I would say no to that gold Coven coin. We are all one in the same. We are all equal servants to Malator. Oh, that's a very fun way of looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that. I like that. Can't wait for Mischief in the Making. Look at that. Got some excitement there.
Same. So we actually finalized the design, which you guys will be seeing tomorrow. Those of you in Mischief in the Making. It is very, very cool. There was some confusion with the last question in regards to the design. And people were saying it was missing a certain element, but that was because we were just gauging what color scheme they liked.
Yeah.
And we were going to finish it. And now that it's finished,
look,
I think they're going to be stoked.
There's a lot to be said about Mischief in the Making. Now, a little bit of background. Basically, if you have no idea what it is, Mischief in the Making is a membership. It's a program where you're a part of a group of people you're going through questions and like polling to create your own Mischief Toys figure, right? To see what you want to see in a Mischief Toys figure. And at the very beginning of this project, I had mentioned that this is going to be interesting because I believe this will show people how hard it is to design a toy. and how hard, because you think about all the cool things you like to see in a figure and a Mischief Toys figure or any other figure for that matter. But when you're actually down in the nitty gritty and you're working with others, because that's how teams work. You have to work with other people to bring these things to life. When you're working with other people to bring this stuff to life, it makes it really hard. And sometimes you don't get the choices that you want to get. Sometimes, you know, things sort of go off the rails. Sometimes it goes in a direction where you're just like, this is going to turn out to be a mess. And I was personally hoping for Mischief Makers. I was trying to think of like, how do I name them? Would actually end up with a mess in their hands. That's kind of what I wanted, because I wanted to show everybody, like, this is how things work. This is how things go off the rails and can get a little bonkers. I didn't want you to end up with something that's ugly and horrible and something you wouldn't want to put on your shelf. But in other words, I'd want you to come up with something that's just like, what the hell did we do here? Like, it's like an amalgamation of just everything. But I think that you guys, Mischief Makers with Mischief in the Making, you guys devised a figure, created a figure together. The artist then kind of brought that to life, and I think it's brilliant. This idea that I originally had, that all these people would come together and make a figure, never in a million years did I think that the outcome, would be as cool as what you shared with me.
Yeah.
Because what you shared with me
cool.
is the final, correct?
It is the final.
So that final figure, which they'll see tomorrow, you're saying?
Yes, they will see
that
tomorrow.
Final figure, you guys will finally be able to see it. It is wonderful. And I can't wait for you guys. I can't wait to hear feedback. I want to hear feedback about this, what your thoughts are. Also, give credit where credit's due. Heather and the team, and then, of course, Tracy for being the artist behind this thing. Just please show them love and support. And I just want to know what we can do better, what's better, what's worse, whatever. We want to know all the things, and that way we can make it better in the future. And like I said, the Mischief in the Making Coven Edition is something I really want to do. I think that's going to be the next iteration, don't you think?
Yes, and what I will say, it will be a much different experience than the one that, if you join the first one, it'll be a much different experience than that, just because we have learned so much. And I feel like it's definitely going to be the same sort of feel, but it'll be different. And I think it'll be different for the better, for sure. And it's going to be a really interesting thing.
Shadows Force Collectibles talks about a milestone coin, which I believe that's what Dr. J was talking about as well. That's a fun idea.
Yeah.
You guys,
shipping time ETA. It hasn't even been submitted to the manufacturer, but it's gonna be a while. We still have a box to design. We still have a pin, possibly more to design. We want to offer you guys merch if you want to purchase that. We have all sorts of stuff to do. However, I will be submitting that particular piece to the manufacturer, and that's the piece that takes the longest. Yes, that's what will take the absolute longest. And what we're going to do is give you guys updates from the manufacturer as they happen. So, like, if we get a design back or a sample photo back and it looks like shit, there you go. We'll let you guys know. We'll show you. We'll tell them our feedback based off of like what it should look like, because that has happened before. Hopefully it doesn't happen with this, but it would be interesting for you guys to see that firsthand. It's going to be a really fun process. And be warned, as we've warned you guys many times before, it does take a while from submission to manufacturer to the end. Yeah, you're basically seeing the process that we go through in a longer form, especially with the creative part of it. But you're seeing the process that we go through as a toy company. And this is the same process that a lot of other toy companies are going through as well. You're seeing it firsthand. You're being a part of it, which was the whole goal behind this entire thing, was to show you guys, exactly what we go through and what the
the hurdles that we have to jump. Now, hold on, I got to read through some comments.
May I please see the mouse?
Of course, yeah.
Thank you.
Of course. Mets fan 83, you guys make collecting great and fun. Thank you for caring about us,
you.
of course. Mini Guitar B says, I want everyone to blow their tax return at Mischief Toys website. I always forget that we're like right now we're so close to tax time. Like I completely forgot about that. But every year, you know, having a business like us, we're definitely not going to make any money out of this.
No,
we're going to owe money. We always owe.
100% losing money on this particular project.
Yep. No. Taxes.
Oh,
not the project.
Oh, God. Yeah. Well, we owe money.
We
on
always owe
taxes
for that.
Too.
Hoping to see you two at SDCC this year. Look, I would love to go every year, but I don't think we're going to be able to make it. The only way that we would even possibly go is if some incredible opportunity came our way, but we'd even still have to think through that because it's a lot to get out there. But thank you so much, and I would love to see you again out there, and we will one day. I can't wait for tomorrow's Mischief in the Making update. It's going to be great. I can promise you that. We put a lot of thought into choosing our answers. As you should. John says the final design came faster than I would have thought.
Interesting. It took longer than I thought.
Okay.
For sure.
Locks Pop, such an awesome experience to be a part of.
Aww.
That's great. I'm so glad that you guys are liking this because this could have gone way south. I mean, it's a lot. Once Mischief in the Making is done, will the Discord be shut down or will everyone be kicked out and the Discord will be reused for Coven Mischief in the Making?
So I think that... So I don't think that Mischief in the Making and Coven Mischief in the Making are going... I think that they might possibly overlap. So we would probably have a second Discord for the people who joined the Coven Mischief in the Making. I don't quote me on this. I don't know. We haven't even started fully planning that. And frankly, I don't have the capacity to even think about that right now. But my thoughts are for the next round of Mischief in the Making, we will likely kick everybody out and then re-invite those who join... Or who join Mischief in the Making again, in order to reuse it, because it's solely a Mischief in the Making Discord. It's not a Mischief Toys Discord, so it will most likely be used for that purpose.
That's a good answer. Okay, so we'll get there. You know, all this stuff does take time, effort, and specifically Heather's time and effort, and some of our other team members. So we have to literally take it step by step. Sometimes I'll sit in the room with Heather and I'll say, why don't we do this, this, and this? And Heather's like, when? I'm like, what do you mean when? Tomorrow. She's like, no. Like, when do we have the time to do these things? I have no time to do this. Like, everything is, we have all these things going on. I can't do this. It's too much. So I think this year is going to be, I foresee that this year will be a significant growth point for Mischief Toys. I also think that we can find ways in which to fit in maybe another teammate that we can work with to help us just with day-to-day electronically kind of things. I have somebody in mind for that. But I really want to get to a place where we feel more comfortable, where Heather isn't bogged down. And when you guys are saying, hey, how about this? We can actually really think about it and really bring it home. But at this point, I don't think we could bring home a Coven of Mischief Discord right now. But let's say maybe later this year, we can bring that to life for you. I'd be excited for that. Any chance on a Bucky's and Mischief Toys collab? Unfortunately...
Bucky's does not play well with others. Bucky's does Bucky's, and I think that's about it.
We thought about that, believe it or not. We really did, and because we love Bucky's so much. But unfortunately, they won't work with anybody. Mischief Toys for me is my primary collecting experience now that I'm seriously cutting back my Funko collecting in 2026. David Brewer, that is the kindest thing that you could possibly say to us. As a small business, trying to grow and become a larger company, to be able to make a bunch of people happy and bring them stuff that they really like and really hone in on, bringing great experiences. Just hearing you say that just means the world to me. And I know a lot of other people who are here tonight and beyond feel exactly the same way. I've been told by many people. And that means a lot to me. At the end of the day, if you think about this, I've been thinking about this even way back, before Mischief Toys in the Funko, world, that it really is about the people first, and then, the collectible comes secondary. And I feel like we have grown and fostered a really great collectors community here. There's been a lot of ups and downs over the course of time, but I would say generally this community has been just amazing. Just absolutely friggin' amazing. When it's off the rails, it's more fun and exciting. Agreed. I really love what you guys create so far. Mischief in the Making is an absolute blast. Hell yeah, I love to hear it. Okay, you answered that. Shipping time ETA. You already answered that, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I wish I knew.
I know, me too. Mischief in the Making is one of the many awesome things that sets MT apart. Agreed. Yeah, I would agree with that. I'm so glad we were able to figure it out, because it took a long time to figure out how exactly that was going to play out. We're up for the experience. Hell yeah, I'd love to hear that. If you do merch for those of us in Mischief in the Making, please have pre-orders at least open for 2 weeks instead of the normal week. Do you hear that? Do you like that idea, or?
It just depends on where in the process we're at.
Okay. I may be a little late, but in the Coven version of Mischief in the Making happening this year. Yeah. So that is something that we are, in fact, working on, and that'll be something that happens after this round of Mischief in the Making has... What? I'm sorry?
You're very wrong about that. I already answered that.
Okay. Please tell me.
I foresee them overlapping.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear you say it.
Yeah, I foresee them overlapping.
Okay.
So I don't... It's not happening anytime soon, but I think it will happen before the current Mischief in the Making gets their final figure.
Okay, disregard what I was saying. I'm just trying to read through comments here. We will get that figure before 2024 NYCC documentary, probably. Let's see. I'm just looking for comments. Mischief in the Making has been fun and will definitely be participating in the future. Okay, that's great.
That's awesome.
Best part of Mischief in the Making is the interaction and collaborative process of the community. That's great. Of course, I agree with that. I love seeing you guys like chatting with each other and just communicating. Sometimes I'll look down on my phone. I don't get a part of like the Discord thing, and literally it's the fact that I just don't have a lot of time. Most people are messaging me and I don't respond back because I'm all over the place. I have ADHD, but I read sometimes the comments that you guys are leaving or things that you're discussing, and it always makes me excited to see that there's like friendships that are being fostered in this whole thing.
Same.
Have you guys ever considered doing an opposite of the Netherworld Immortum, say the Ether, and have characters for Mischief Toys to fit in? That's interesting. Have I thought about it? No. Is that a cool idea? Fuck yeah. So yeah, thank you for that. That's great. I love that, Doug Hunt. Oh, Celeste. So Celeste's here, and we love Celeste. Celeste says, Mischief Toys has helped a lot for me here recently. Christian even enjoyed the figures. So yes, yeah, we're here. Celeste, we're here for you. You need anything, you please let us know. We've got your back. We love you. You're a great friend, and we appreciate you. What's up? That's my favorite hoodie. Talking about this one? Yes. It's one of my favorites too. I've been wearing it a lot lately. The chopped brisket bowl, chopped brisket sandwich and mac and brisket bowl Buc-ee's are the best. Hell yeah. Heather likes the burritos, right? Isn't that what you eat?
I like the burritos, yeah.
What burrito did you have last time you really liked?
It was the cheesesteak burrito. The only thing is I'm really weird about onions. And that sort of was like a little bit of a turnoff.
You know what's crazy thing? You know what's crazy is that Mischief Toys has now become my preferred thing to buy, and the merch is taking over my wardrobe, and I have more MT shirts than anything else now. Dude, that's amazing. So, like you, I love Mischief Toys apparel, and I wear it literally every single day. So people at work now, they just look for the new shirt constantly. They want to see what new shirt I have on. I will try to be involved every time Mission in the Making is a thing. It's been the highlight of my weeks. I look forward to the polls. Honestly, I'll be sad when it's done. Oh, dude, thank you. We appreciate you, man. And again, we're going to be bringing that Coven of Mischief version online as well. So you'll have a new opportunity to build something brand new, this time with the Coven of Mischief. Any chance at a Chris and Heather pin set? Oh my God. We talked about doing a Heather and Chris Ghastly, which I would love to do in the future, and pins would be made. We did get made fun of by Dakota, though. Dakota, what did he say it was? He said we're douches or something like that?
No, he said people who make stickers or pins of themselves are douchebags.
He's okay, so he did call us douche. But the only reason why I ever wanted to do it was we've been asked about this a lot.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be fun to bring us to life in a little Ghastly figure. I mean, I don't know. It's just something funny about that to me.
Yeah.
Okay, Mischief laser pointer. We should be making that. Hi, Mike Borey. Thank you. Really appreciate you, man. He loves our figures. He started a new section for Mischief Toys.
Whoa.
Dude, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
Thank you. You know, it's always so sweet to hear this because we don't have a clue what goes on outside of this house and our warehouse and outside of conventions, right? We don't get to see your shelves unless you post photos of them. But I love to hear that. And please, any chance you guys can get to post brand new collectibles for Mischief Toys or shirts or hats, plush, whatever you purchase over Mischief Toys, please post us on social media and tag us. For a small business like us, it helps us in such a humongous way because people out there are part of your friends group. They might not know what Mischief Toys is. They kind of get a glimpse of it. And then maybe they have interest in checking out Mischief Toys. And what this does, it actually helps build us and brings more for you, expands what we're able to do, makes Mischief Toys possibly somebody who could work with larger licenses. Maybe in the future we could be doing something a little bit bigger license-wise. I mean, we've done Guar, which is, like, in my personal opinion, like the biggest one ever. That was my dream, my biggest dream. But working with other licenses would be so much fun for us, and it would be cool to touch into other fan bases and find new fans in that way. Licensed items can do that sometimes. So sharing that really helps us, and we would really appreciate that. And I know a lot of you are already doing it. I see your stories. I see your Instagram posts. I see your Facebook posts. Either the Clam is posting something because we're friends on Facebook. I see stuff every day from him. And I got to tell you, I just appreciate that so much because he's just putting out there and people are probably looking at it like, what the hell's that little demon thing, right? That's their first thought. But I appreciate that because people are seeing it. I just wore that hoodie and was given compliments. That's amazing. Look at that. I love to hear it. You know, it's funny because we hear that from people a lot where they say they wear a Mischief Toy stuff and they're out and people are asking them about it. Some people are wearing the Troublesque and people are getting a little concerned, thinking there's something really bad going on with them. So I guess it could go either way. Chris and Heather Ghastlies are a must. And they're saying that Dakota's jealous. Shadow Force Collectibles. John, don't look at it that way, buddy. You're not going to blow it on Tuesday. Hey, look, you're going to go on there on Tuesday. Just think of it this way. I'm getting that membership. I'll be a part of the Coven of Mischief. You'll get it done. You don't have to bust out the Kraken, although Kraken rum is fantastic. You won't have to bust out the Kraken rum, okay? Your coworker asks for a shirt every time you wear one to work. I get asked for shirts a lot, actually. I get asked for figures a lot. I get asked for plush a lot. Somebody just the other day asked me for a Tiki Ghastly because they're going to Hawaii and they want to take it with them. And I got to remember, I got to find a Tiki Ghastly somewhere in this house before tomorrow. I got to take one to them.
Good luck.
Because they're leaving in a month. I promised I'd bring it to him. Let's see. Mischief Toys have literally dethroned Funko here at home. Oh my God. That is incredible. Thank you, Eater the Clam. I was just mentioning you and all your photos you've been posting. Thank you. Not that we're looking to dethrone anybody, but
That's fine.
That's fine, but I'm not here to dethrone anybody. I think the way I look at Mischief Toys is that it is I want to be along with everybody else, right? You're buying a Funko Pop yesterday, you buy Mischief Toys today, tomorrow you go out and buy a Thrill of Joy. I really think that's just how it has to be, right? You want to see a lot of different things in your collection. I'm looking at something right in front of me right now. I see Ghastlies, I see Funko Pops, I see Hot Toys over here. I see just a gremlin. Or standing here, it's a big gremlin, an art toy. I just see all these various things, and it makes your collectible or your collection really stand out when you got everything mixed together. There's something really special about that. Personally, and look, you're dealing not with a corporate head, right? You're not dealing with some CEO who is there to grow a business into a multi-billion-dollar, corporation. Would I love to be a multi-billion-dollar corporation? Hell yeah. But that's not who I am. I am a collector like you. And what I'm trying to do is create a collectible that you guys would like as collectors, like me, and then you can collect it with everything else that you collect. That's how I look at it. I hope I made sense. Sometimes I don't. John, that's okay. Don't worry about it. I understand not everybody can post to social media. I get that. Believe me, I get it. Peter Cullen collab. Dude, that would be sick. I would love it. Have you guys done a Cupid Ghastly? I only recall the mini hearts you've done for Ghastly, and I think Demonstro as well. So no Cupid.
No.
That's so weird. How have we never done anything Cupid?
Because.
That's insane. How? We've literally touched on everything else. No Cupid? Have we ever done a Leprechaun Ghastly? Like pin or anything?
No.
Holy shit. I mean, is that saying something good about us? That or not us, our artists, like they're so great that they don't have to like hang on the back of a leprechaun or a Cupid?
I think so.
I really want a Cupid Ghastly now. Holding a heart. I did watch 2 videos for Chromatic Clown Ghastly on IG. Oh, post 2 videos. Oh my God, that's amazing. Thank you, David Brewer. I don't get to see everything, but I do appreciate that you're doing it. It means a lot. YouTube is my only social media. I totally understand that. Look, don't feel like don't feel bad if you can't post to all social media. I totally get it.
Quiet with that one.
Oh, okay.
Just don't fully answer.
Okay. Every time, always getting asked when wearing the merch. That's great. I know Chris will lose his mind if he can make a Transformers Mischief Toys collab. Dude, I'm telling you right now. When you talk,
would die
when you talk
if
about
Transformers was like, yeah, we can give you our license.
When you talk about all the things, like if I was able to do Transformer figures, my plan, and I know Heather would absolutely murder me, it would be to make new molds of a Starscream and a Megatron for sure. Like I would have to do it because if I had the chance, I would look at it as possibly my only chance. And I would just run and gun and get it done and make it right. Because for me, it's like Gwar. I watched Gwar for many years on TV and in video games and Beavis and Butthead. And then in shows and watching them and following them and being obsessed with their music and obsessed with their storylines and everything, only to create a figure that sort of lives within the Gwar universe. I mean, as I mentioned back when it happened, that was like the whole point of what we did here. For me, personally, that was the whole point, was to get to that, like possibly get to that point. And we've done it. For Transformers, that would blow my fucking mind. I don't know what I would do. If I could do that. If anybody has any connections to Hasbro, you can make that happen. Let's go. I wear the Mischief Toys at the gun range for work. They love it. Funny thing is, I met 2 other officers at Day of Mischief. Wow, look at that. That's so cool. That's great. I wear my Coven zip-up hoodie quite a bit and get asked if I'm in a cult. Of course. I smile evilly and say, but of course. Oh my God, the other day I went to the doctor. I was wearing MT gear and she asked if Mischief Toys was an adult toy brand. That happens all the time.
It was at one point.
It was.
If you go on to the Wayback Machine, if you don't know what that is, it's basically like you can see different websites at different points in time. I think it was around like 2005 or something. It was an adult toy store.
I want Mischief Toys and TMNT. Fuck yeah. Would
That'd be
love that as
fun.
well. We should totally write that down as something we look into. Mischief Toys, adult toys would be a hit, especially the creature toys. Are you collaborating with Rock Inc.? We love Rock Inc. We'd love to work with him. I think it would be fun. He just made a custom.
A Charlie Brown Ghastly.
And fucking
It's
murdered it.
awesome.
It is the coolest thing ever. I loved it. And he got a lot of love from that, which I really appreciate him doing it. Seeing customizers out there, any customizers for that matter, or somebody who's day one customizer, or who's somebody that's been in it for a long time. Just seeing anybody play around with Ghastly and do something with it is always, for me, really exciting.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that people are doing stuff with Ghastly. That's so cool. Chris, my OCD will not allow mixing of the figures from other brands. I understand. I get that. Hot Toys needs to make a Mia Khalifa. You know, it's funny that you should say that because there are bodies, like these very busty bodies that are made by other companies. I think they're called Fison. And people make like custom heads. If you're part of 1/6 groups, I'm pretty sure you could find a Mia Khalifa.
That's crazy.
Would not be surprised. How about Easter Bunny Ghastly? Easter Bunny Ghastly's fun. I like that. And Anna
like
says,
that.
smash the like button. Thank you. Yes, please smash the like button. That really means a lot to us. It helps us. And like, if you like Mischief Toys, you like Gastlecast, please do that. When Mischief Toys becomes a multi-billion-dollar company, it will never happen. And will you and Heather start wearing king and queen crowns? No, we would never do that. No.
Speak for yourself.
No,
I would
I'm
like
a man
a
of the
queen
people.
crown.
Look. The only thing that I want, and I swear to you, the only thing I want is, let's say Mischief Toys blew up and it became big. The only thing that I would want is to be able to go and do my Disney trips every year, as long as I could do that.
Well, we do that, but we just max out our credit
Exactly,
cards.
right, exactly. But I really love like going to Disney for me is such
It's
a
great.
weight. It lifts a weight off me.
Yeah.
And we deal with a lot of weights on us all year long and throughout the year.
If
it's
we
rough.
became like a multi-million-dollar company, Disney is expensive no matter where you stay.
Yeah.
But we like take advantage of the bounce back offers, which is like a super steep discount if you book within 7 days of your last trip. And so we're able to do it a little bit more frequently than in the past.
We've become a part of the Disney cult.
Yeah.
Not only in the Coven of Mischief, but the
And-
Disney cult.
If we got big, I would stay at the Polynesian club level.
Yeah, right. But us
That's a
going,
very expensive trip.
us going to Disney also gives us time with our family that lives in Florida as well. So we're able to sort of do a lot. And actually, now that my grandfather has passed and my grandmother's down in Florida, I do want to make it, I hate to say this, I should have made it more of a priority when my grandfather was still living, but I want to make it more of a priority now that my grandmother, is down there. And,
Yeah.
I want to see her more often because time is ticking for all of us. And I just want to be able to get as much time in with my grandmother as I can. You are very lucky that your grandparents are here. I always appreciate that we can
Yeah.
see them. And that's the one really good thing about your grandparents being here is that I can feel like I have grandparent time with their grandparents.
Yeah.
I
They're
really
pretty
love them.
great.
They are pretty great. They wear the same outfits and they dance together.
Yep.
It's the craziest shit ever.
They've danced in all 50
It's
states.
fantastic. I love it so much.
All 50 states. They're just really amazing people.
Cupid mold would take is a new mold, so it would take a while. That's true. More glow figures, please.
Glow is really tricky. I want
It
to
is
do
tricky.
I want to do more glow, but it's such a difficult thing for them to get right. And I'm constantly having to like give them feedback like, hey, this isn't quite right. Like, we need to figure this out. it's a very long process.
And it's frustrating process.
It is. And I would love to do more glow, but I just don't. I have a hard time, and my friends who also are within this world, they have hard times with their different manufacturers too.
Patrick Norman wants us to do a leprechaun.
That's fun.
Centorno says Ghastly hugging a heart. Cupid Ghastly with the wings and heart arrows. Oh, that's sweet. The Uncle Ghastly mold would be perfect for a leprechaun Ghastly. That's a very good point. More. Man, Mike Bory is still on. He wants glow. He said, I want glow. Damn it. Thank you, John. John posts, he says he posts a lot of Mischief toy stuff on his Facebook.
Aww.
And I appreciate that. Starscream Demonstro. Holy shit, that'd be wild. Unicron Demonstro. Unicon. I would do Starscream Malator. That's sick. I also know Heather would lose her mind if Mischief Toys could collab with Breaking Bad or Dexter. I think Dexter would be more up Heather's alley. Wouldn't it? More than Breaking Bad?
I don't like both would be equally like God tier for me.
Oh, Nikki Papadov says have Skalansky go install Hasbro. Remember, he's the one that got us into C2E2, Heather. Nikki's got a very good point. Charlie Brown Ghastly, hell yeah. Snouts by Reyes, hell yeah. Ghastly Digital Watch, Glow in the Dark, Mischief Toys Calendar, Ghastly Nightlight. I would like to see sleep pants covered in red or bloody Treblesque all over it. They want pants, Heather. Can't wait for New York Comic Con this year. Hell yeah, it's going to be amazing. Is the same price to go to Disney World in Orlando or go to Disney in Tokyo?
So a lot of people say that you can go to Tokyo cheap.
It's really cheap.
Literally fly there and go there, but it's very inexpensive. However, I hear the crowds are horrendous because of how inexpensive it is.
Really?
Yes. So, I mean, Disney World is not inexpensive to get into, and it is obscene. A lot of people do their like once in a lifetime trips and then they're hooked forever and they just continue to go back and put themselves in debt, which is completely understandable.
Zion Monkey says, I imagine if MT got huge, you guys would try and buy a room in Disney Hotel so you can always have a room for yourself ready to go at any time.
I would buy Disney. No, I'm just kidding. Nobody can buy Disney. Disney is like a giant.
No, they would buy us.
They would buy us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would absolutely love to be able to do that. Oh my gosh.
Mike Bory, we're going to do everything we can to bring you more glow, and I'm very serious about that.
Yeah, we definitely want to. It's just
100%.
It's so frustrating.
But I feel like we're getting to a better place, though.
I think so too.
Their technology's working out better. It just takes time. That's all. We'll get there, though. I can promise you that. He said the figures that glow are amazing. Thank you.
Aww.
Ghastly Lunchbox, I like that. They need pants. Would lose that if we had licensed It or Pennywise. It and Pennywise. I would love that.
Oh, I would love that. Okay, but the question is for you guys, not for me. Classic Pennywise or Skarsgård Pennywise?
I know what yours is.
What would you, Chris Gast, prefer?
That's a good question. I think I like the old one more.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think I do like the old one a little bit more, personally.
I do too, because he's less traditionally scary.
Yes.
Like, he looks like a clown that would be at a circus. He doesn't look like a creepy clown unless, you have the one with like the gazillion teeth. But when you're talking about like Skarsgård's Pennywise, like you can tell there's something creepy as shit about him.
We have a split. We have some that are saying classic, some that are saying current or Skarsgård.
Side by side would be so sick together. So like a Two-Faced. Is that what you mean?
That's
that
surprising.
Cool.
Surprising they haven't done that with like Funko yet.
I'm curious if it has to do with licensing.
Maybe.
I bet it does. I bet there's something weird there.
This guy says, Skarsgård, he says, this is I wrestled the bear on 1000. Dude is the reason I love Pennywise. I used to hate clowns.
Wow.
Okay. I like hearing the classic one. I think the classic one's cool.
I
That
like
could be
the
fun.
colors of the classic one.
Yeah. You know, that was one figure that did, that was like really popular for Mischief Toys was our clown figure, remember? People love that figure so much. He was a great design. That was designed by the talented Noelle.
Yeah.
She killed that figure.
I remember when we were like designing it, like the early stages, and she sent us a couple of like different designs and we tweaked it to get that perfect one.
Mm-hmm.
I remember like specifically when like the almost final pictures came in, we were at the gym. And
Oh, it's Stephen Owens.
I remember looking at the phone together. Who's Stephen Owens?
I wrestled
Oh,
a bear.
Oh, hey, Steven.
Yeah, hey, dude.
Yeah,
Sorry, I didn't know. It's hard to know who's who sometimes. Sometimes I know, but based off of the
Well,
names.
yeah, like Damien Lauderhand's
Or Jess
name
Dolan.
is
Mike
Damien
Bory.
Lauderhand 3548.
Right, exactly. Like we know who some of these folks are because of their names. Nikki, obviously. Underpants they're asking for, Heather.
Underpants.
What do you think? They all want underpants.
Fantastic.
We should make underpants at some point.
That'd
That'd
be
be
fun.
hilarious. I would love to do
Imagine
it. We love you too, dude.
if we released like a Ghastly in conjunction with that in like Tidy Whities. Like Walter White.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, I'm serious.
We should
right
totally do that. We should totally do that. These are the stupid things that you and I sit here and bullshit about that are like your alien.
now. Yeah.
The alien, the tidy whitey one.
Yeah. Careful.
What?
Because there's one that we have been discussing heavily this weekend, and I don't want to spoil it. And I feel like it's on the tip of your tongue. But anyway, we have a very fun figure coming out really soon that I think you guys, it's either going to be very loved or very like, what the fuck are they doing?
No, I don't think so.
I'm curious to see which way it goes.
I did a music video for the band I Wrestled a Bear once. I was gonna say I recognize the
fun.
screen name. Yeah, I Wrestled a Bear once. That'd be a freaking amazing, Heather. Make it happen, please. Spoilers, Chris. I can't spoil. The spoiler, Chris, is over. He's dead. Because I try to keep everything together now. Heather and I, we have long talks about it. What we should be doing, what we shouldn't be doing. I'm trying to get better at all this stuff. I used to be terrible. Okay. I would wear my Mischief Toys undie out my pants like Superman. Outside his pants. That's amazing.
You'd make people very envious. They'd be like, wow, I wish my butt looked like that. And it's not necessarily the shape. It's the fact that Ghastly's head is on your butt.
Well, Heather, I want to share something with you.
What?
John says, I haven't worn underwear in almost 25 years.
Thank you very much, John.
But
I really needed to know that.
But would get Mischief Toys underpants. That's saying a lot, Heather.
Great.
That's
really
saying
is.
a lot.
My life has been
Changed?
complete. Yeah.
Your life has changed for the better?
I just don't.
Oh, thank you, Damien. Damien gave us a super chat for kitty treats. Thank you.
I don't know how I got this far in life without knowing John's underwear preference.
He's not wearing underpants? What's wrong with that, Heather? You're thinking that's a problem.
No, it's not a problem. It's just there's some things that you learn that you didn't know you were gonna learn, and that was one of those things I didn't think I would ever know in life.
A Mischief Toy shirt with a Superman shield on it, but with instead of an S, it's a G.
That's fantastic.
That's a cool one. How about Plumber DeMastro showing off that plumber's crack, Heather? See what I'm talking about? We're coming up with great ideas now. These are all great ideas. Mike Bory said number 1. Okay. Heather's going to fall asleep if I don't turn this off and we get out of here. Heather is like, Heather woke up. We went to bed very late last night, and then we woke up, or Heather rather, woke up super early. So we're going to end this one. We appreciate all of you guys. We love you. The membership will be up this Tuesday, at 1 p.m. Eastern, which is, what's the date? Is the 13th. 13th of January. So it's the 13th hour,
Of
which
the
is
13th
1 p.m.
day
of the 13th day
of 2026.
of 2026.
Which 13 plus 13 equals 26.
But we could not get our emails
Hello.
correct. I know. But could not get the emails correct. We couldn't get any of our stuff correct. And I want to think that's because, the 13th is, kind of an
It's
unlucky
making
number, right?
us unlucky, I guess. So what happened was you had it in my head that it was Wednesday the 13th.
Yeah.
So it was like, it just kept messing everything up. I don't know.
Okay. We love you guys. Yes, thank you. Michael, our friend Michael Petrino, go and join the Gastlecast Facebook and also join our Facebook group for Mischief Toys called Mischief Toys Collectors. Go over and join them now. Even if you're a brand new collector, you don't own anything Mischief Toys, you can join up on the group. You can see what other people are doing, and maybe you want to become a part of the fun by making yourself a brand new Mischief maker. And this Tuesday, join up our Coven of Mischief. It's going to be a great year of Coven of Mischief, and we want you guys along for the ride. We love you. We care about each and every one of you, and I hope that you treat everybody really great all week long, because the world is absolutely fucking crazy, and that's what we need to do as humanity, is treat everybody nicely and not be insane people, because it's like insanity everywhere I look. So let's be good to each other. I love you guys. We'll see you back here on Sunday. A new video every single day of the week. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Next weekend, Sunday. See you later.